Back on the beat.
Well, I turned that sound off, and I'm sure you're enjoying it, but I also want you to listen to that. Well, you know, first thing, your eyes are not messing with you. I am on the left-hand side of the road, because I'm in Spain. Why am I here? I'm here to do this. But also inform you about how Formula One technology is getting to our road cars. Well, Mercedes-Benz are known for V8s, you know. If you look at like the C63 back in 2007, you know, that really showed us what a sledgehammer would. But then even before that, like you had the V8 SEL Mercedes, which started the whole AMG, you know, craze. And now, when Mercedes go like, they've replaced the 4-liter V8 engine with a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Oh, but guess what? There's logic to the madness. They're basically taking the same technology that you've seen in Lewis Hamilton's car, the one that has won many championships, and putting it in the everyday car that you and your family can use. Which car is this? That's the GLC 63S E-Performance. E-Performance means for the first time in an AMG SUV, there is a normal engine plus a plug-in hybrid, which is electric. Now they've taken a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is currently the most powerful 4-cylinder engine that you will find, which produces 350 kilowatt. They've put it in this car. Supporting that is a 150 kilowatt motor placed on the rear axle that pushes 150 kilowatts. But what do you get out of that? You get 500 kilowatts and 1,020 Newton meters. Now, the previous one with the V8 only had 375 kilowatts and 700 Newton meters. So this trumps it. And 3.5 seconds is all you need to get from 0 to 100. Top speed, 275 kilometers per hour. What does that give you? A lot of fun. So now we're driving in the city. Just plug this to electric mode and we're just driving on pure electric. So you just put around using electric mode. City, just do this. And then when you're done driving electric on the silent very low emission, in fact, no emission mode at all. And then you out of the city, you can just toggle the switch, go back to race mode, and then have 500 kilowatt. That 500 kilowatt, just to give you perspective, Ferrari celebrated the life of their founder, Enzo Ferrari, with a car called the Enzo that had a 6-liter V12 and only had 485 kilowatts. So now we have an SUV from Mercedes that has more power than the one car that celebrates the life of the great Enzo. The Germans are really on track now to give us something that is just awesome. And then the handling. So it's 4MATIC, so it's 4-wheel drive, and which means traction is quite good. It's got rear steer, which means the rear wheels assist you in terms of stability, but also when you're parking, they also help you to turn more tighter. But in these roads right now, this thing, and the 9G-tronic, which is the gearbox that it comes with standard, just does the things. Interior, you've got the Mercedes infotainment screen, which we're now used to, which is clear, everything is there. The seats, AMG seats, are just stunning. The interior, 5-seater family car, AMG seats at the front. It's got all the things and the big boot. You can fold the rear seats for more if you want to carry stuff. But this is a proper AMG. And obviously once we get home, that's when a person is really going to enjoy driving this baby. But for now, let me just park here. Well, it wouldn't really help if all that performance was there, but it didn't look the part. And you know, an AMG needs to look awesome. And I think they've done it with this. I mean, it's an SUV, so it's a family car, but then it's got that AMG aggressiveness. Just a look at the front. It's got that Panamericana grille, LED headlamps, and you got all these like air intakes that are aggressive, but they work because they've got to cool this engine. They've got to cool the whole car down. And if you go on the side, you've got the 21-inch wheels that look awesome. And then, you know, just to remind you that this is really a turbo engine, turbo E-performance, electric, and it shows it looks the part. You've got the 4 exhausts that protrude. Make sure that you know it's a proper AMG. 5 people, your family, you've got the dog at the back, all of them enjoying everything about this car. Yeah, so I tell you, when we have this in South Africa, Mzansi, you're gonna be surprised, because all the talk about the V8, all the talk about, you know, 4-cylinder engine, once you drive this thing, it will stun you. Speaking of which, another drive.